Christmas.
Hello, Circle High School.
I'm Santa.
And I'm Dasher.
Here at Circle, we have some exciting and my beard's falling. Exciting new and sad news.
Debbie Hokanen has been here for 25 years working as a secretary.
Her co-workers, who have worked with her for many years, have some really nice and somewhat embarrassing things to say.
I'm Debbie Hokanen. I've been here for 25 years. I'm going on my 26th, and I've been secretary here and attendance clerk. I'll miss the kids. I'll miss the kids because it's the kids that make it fun every day. You guys do crazy things, and it's something new every day. So, yeah. Well, you know, it's if you have a job that you like to get up and come to work every day, that's important. You know, you don't, making money is great, but making money is not the important thing. You need to be happy doing what you're doing, and I've been happy doing what I'm doing for a long time. There's several teachers that have been here longer than I have, and I'm going to miss them, but probably one of the people that I've worked with the longest back in the counseling office is Deb Wheeler and Donette McCrae. They've both been here a long time, and we work closely with the counselors' offices, so I'm going to miss those ladies a lot.
Is that several years ago, sometimes if students leave their lights on in their cars, you know, somebody will come in the office and say, well, there's a blue Mustang out here and they left their lights on. And so we had a student here who graduated a few years ago who was kind of a comedian, and he came in and said, there's a white car out in the parking lot and they left their lights on. And Debbie said, well, what kind of car is it? And he goes, it's a POS. And so she got on the intercom and said, there's a white POS in the parking lot. You left your lights on. So we'll never forget that one. That was pretty good. So, yeah.
Now to sports with Devin.
Last week we had Spencer Jacobson signed to Butler for cross country, and Abby Gates signed to Friends University for cheerleading.
Did you think you did good on Thursday?
I think I did all right. I should have wrestled better. Yeah. Of course, I lost against Independent last year, and I knew I was going to go out there and beat them.
Now to cooking with Kirsten and Stellar.
I'm Kirsten. And I'm Stellar. Since Christmas is coming up, here's a fast and fun treat you can make for the holidays. It should take about 15 minutes to make.
All you'll need is one package of Oreos, one package of vanilla candy coating, one package of cream cheese, wax paper, and some sprinkles.
Okay, so the first step is you have to get the Oreos, unpackage them, and crush them up so there's no big chunks in the Oreo balls.
Next, add the cream cheese to the bowl.
Then after you add your cream cheese, you're going to add your second row of Oreos in. Then, after you're done with that, you can choose to add the third layer, the third row, or you can just go with the two that we already have. But we're going to add 3 because we like lots of Oreos. So, after you add your third row in, you can put your mixer down and get to mixing. Yep.
You can stop mixing when it looks like this. It's all one color, a smooth consistency, you know. That's when you can stop mixing.
You can scrape the sides of your bowl and then get ready to make the Oreo balls, but first,
You take some wax paper, lay it out on a pan. So we let the Oreo balls chill in the refrigerator for one night. And now what you're gonna do is take the candy coating, split it in half, and put it in a bowl, and put it in the microwave for 1 minute.
Okay, now that the candy coating is melted, you can get something that you want to use to dip your Oreo balls in the candy coating with. So I'm using a meat fork. And then you just dip it in and swirl it and get it as covered as you can, but the top of it probably won't get it covered. And then you can just place it on the pan.
Next, we are going to put sprinkles on the cake balls. You're going to want to do this right after you dip them so they're still wet and the sprinkles will stick.
Here's a story of what students and teachers have to say about coming back from break.
Students and teachers face many struggles when coming back to school after break. We interviewed 2 teachers to ask them what they think these struggles are. Here is Miss Waltman's response.
Well, it seemed like there was a little panic on Monday morning about grades. The end is near, and realizing they're not where they want to be for the final grade. But just like me and just like the kids, it's kind of a tough deal to come back. But we're on the downhill side, and let's get her done.
We asked Mr. Jameson the same question and he gave us a different response.
You know, students have a full-time job. You know, it's sometimes they're working 16 hours a day if they don't have a part-time job, or even if they do. Definitely teachers and students to get back into that place where they need to do well, and we only have 3 weeks and 1 day left in the semester. Yeah, they got to be ready. They got to be ready to go, because it's either all or nothing at this point.
During the break, a lot of students weren't ready for school to start. Here are some thoughts of the students over the break.
Oh, well, what I did over break, I was kind of being lazy, you know, how students are.
I went to Kentucky to visit my sister. I got back at 11 o'clock the night before school started. I mean, I was happy to be in Kentucky for a week. It's always fun to go up there, but I was pretty happy to be back home.
The real question, I would like to know what you want for Christmas.
And I need to know where to take Santa to make sure you receive your gifts.
So without sitting on my lap this time, what would you like for Christmas?
What are you asking Santa for Christmas?
Well, it's going to sound kind of corny, but I'm actually wanting to get the DNA ancestral sample kit, to where you send off your DNA and then they send you back your information.
Money.
Sleep.
I would ask for a new train for my layout.
I want a watch and some headphones.
I think I'd like a sewing machine.
Last year I gave Alec Brett Kreitz my heart and he kind of just threw it away, so this year I'm going to give it to somebody special, Mr. Nakarado.
Mountain Dew and socks.
I really want a certificate that says I like Batman more than Hunter Morgan, because he always says that he likes Batman more, but he's wrong and I'm right. You can tell by the patch here. I got this off of Amazon.
Probably clothes.
Thanks for watching T-Bird TV. Sadly, this is the last episode for this semester.
We wish you luck on your upcoming finals. Make sure to get plenty of sleep and study hard.